Many Americans were traumatized by the September 11th terrorist attacks, even though they were nowhere near where the tragic violence took place. Here's Justine Burroughs with more in the newsroom.
Healthcare workers say that it is taking many Americans years to heal from the attack. One of these people I know well because she is my sister.
I remember that day when I woke up and I seen the first building being hit by the plane. I immediately started shaking, started crying. I was just devastated.
Images like this, and this brought a sense of fear, depression, and lack of security to many Americans. Former New Yorker Vivian Stokes recalls the worried state everyone was in after the second plane hit.
And people were really nervous, and they were all trying to make arrangements to get their kids picked up. And, you know, it was really, really very panicky because nobody knew what that meant.
Director of Cal State Northridge's Counseling Services, Mark Stevens, says the 9/11 terrorist attacks showed the vulnerability of America.
We don't think about being attacked. We think that we're secure, that people aren't going to go after us, and that was shattered on 9/11.
According to the American Psychological Association, about 20% of Americans face some form of trauma during the 9/11 terror attacks. Stevens describes how traumatized Americans are healing after witnessing the terrorist attacks of 10 years ago.
And it's like a wound that is opened up. But over time, things start to heal.
According to a study in the Journal of American Medical Association, Americans that watched 12 hours or more of media coverage during the September 11 attacks experienced more symptoms of trauma. However, those that watched less coverage experienced fewer symptoms of trauma. Although yearly the media reminds those like Gardena native Angelique Burroughs of the tragic events, she chooses to see the good in the day.
I get depressed. However, I think about how courageous our country, the people in our country, are.
Experts say that Americans have shown resilience and will continue to heal as the years progress. In the newsroom, I'm Justine Burroughs. Back to you in the studio.